Hey everyone. This year, not just this year, but uh, past couple years, it's pretty apparent that there's going to be a lot of records being broken in a lot of different sports. Um, Today, two of them were broken, and it's like I know that our uh, our kids and their kids and so on and so forth. I know that as a human race, we are going to be more superior as we evolve through time because of nutrition and being healthy and exercise and working out and that mentality of never quitting, or the mentality of hey, I know and see that this works, so I'm just going to go with it. And it's really exciting. I mean, even if I'm not really a part of that, it's not really a big deal, but I like seeing it, I like hearing it, and for the most part, I know that uh, the records are supposed to be broken because, I think that they were the first ones there, so why not? The only thing I can honestly say, there are some records that can't be broken yet, uh, and one of them that is scoring like 50 points a game. You kind of would have to be a little bit dominant. I don't remember how many rebounds he had, but it's just crazy numbers, and that won't come yet because that was the early NBA, where there weren't that many big people at the time, or big people that were good enough to do what those people did. So we're in black on black today, looking nice. Um, but all in all, I think having records was the best thing, I think, for sports, to create this whole atmosphere, fan base, and everything else that comes with liking sports. It creates a lot of questions, and throughout time you'll say, well, they did this and this and this and this. Well, that's not today. I mean, what if the night before some guy, one of your best players, he had some chili beans and it's just not sitting well in his stomach, so he's just gassy all night long, so he's probably not going to produce that well. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's good. Never know the things that might happen, because stats sometimes are just stats. It's just about what they were able to do at that time. Sometimes the little things, like not not being there. Like you're there, of course, physically, and you're there mentally, of course, but you're still not there. You're not focused. You're not in the game. And like if you look at Steph Curry, it's so apparent, and I know that feeling that he gets. It's so cool, but he has his form down, right? He knows how to shoot. He's in the NBA. He's making millions of dollars. He knows how to do what he's doing. But when he lets go of the ball, whether or not he makes it or not, he thinks he's going to make it. Well, for the most part, like, you know when you make it. When you're so close. When you're like, I did that so good, and you just have that feeling. Well, that's going to happen. It's going to happen to you, at some point in your life, and you're going to have that feeling. Just remember that feeling. You keep that feeling, and just expand on that. Meaning, like, use that feeling for, I don't know, planting a tree. You know, you want to dig that hole to put the tree in. Like, use that feeling. You're like, I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this. And it becomes easier. The tasks, things that you do. Time can fly so much faster because you're technically kind of having fun. You know, like, that's kind of where you get it. You know, like, for me at work, sounds dumb, but people probably, I don't know, I don't ever ask, but I'm like humming, I'm like singing all night long for the most part. Maybe not all the time, but for the most part I am, because I'm in rhythm, I'm in the moment, I'm zoned out doing what I'm doing, so I'm in that zone, right? So, like, if anything messes with it, it might stop, it might alter, but you know, I might get tired. But that feeling, I like to hold on to that, because that's a great feeling. So you don't have to play sports to have it, but you know what it feels like, you know? Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get going here. Oh, I did want to say something. Actually, I streamed a game that I've been playing, Immortals, Phoenix Rising. I didn't play it today, but I streamed it yesterday. But I accidentally streamed it on YouTube instead of Twitch for some reason, and now, of course, I can't put it on Twitch, so it kind of sucks. I got to remember that. I don't know how it switched, but somehow it switched from Twitch to YouTube to stream from the application. So I gotta pay attention to that, because normally I'll just click stream and I don't even pay attention to the logo. But I'm actually also going to be changing my streaming application because of how much resources it takes, and I want to dumb it down a little bit more, and just have it more authentic. I mean, that doesn't mean I won't add, you know, like some of the basic things, but for now, I want to do that because it allows me to be able to play the game at a better refresh rate, and I don't have to worry about altering things or it sputtering sometimes. I mean, but then again, sometimes games do that, and you know, you got to find a workaround or whatever. That's the life of a PC player. I know you don't have to worry about that with consoles for the most part, unless, you know, the game sucks and it's not. It hasn't been. What is that word? Oh, man, it just slips my head right now. When it hasn't been optimized, that's what it is. When the game hasn't been optimized, sometimes games suck. That's why you notice in the beginning when games are released, even if it's an online game, you know, like an MMO game or a shooter game or whatever it is, like, you'll have server congestion. You'll have a lot of things that'll have a lot of issues because of that. So, anyways, yeah, I gotta remember to check that out. But the cool thing about the OBS Studios, what I'm using, it's supposed to, like, maybe take less than 5%. My issues have been, the other ones have been taking at least 15 to 20%, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it is because of all the fancy graphics and stuff. I'm not sure, but I didn't think I added too much, to be honest. But then again, the application also is not running as smooth as I want it to. So yeah, I don't know why I say all this, honestly, guys, but I like to say the smallest things, just in case it sparks an idea for someone, or it you know, helps me, you know, because I say it. I'm like, if I say it, maybe it might come to fruition. I don't know, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. I gotta get going. I'm running out of time. Have a great night.